Last couple of videos I talked about my wife's story and my story regarding her going through cancer treatments the first time. I'll probably get into the second round of it here later on. There was definitely a lot of things that I wish I would have done better for myself as far as like what would have been good for me. Overall, I think I did a really good job of taking care of Kiara physically and making sure she had everything that she needed, that she was actually taking her medication, and that she was eating and drinking, getting up, moving around. I feel like I did a really good job with that. Otherwise, I mean, like emotionally, I didn't really open up to her because I didn't want to add to what she was going through. However, I do feel like I needed to open up to someone. A lot of the struggles I had while taking care of my wife was I felt frozen. Like I didn't know what to do and I didn't know how to handle it emotionally because no one really tells you how to take care of someone going through cancer. You know, I was 24 and I didn't really know what I was doing. Well, keeping the house clean, I did a fairly good job at, just because I couldn't let things get super dirty with Kiara and her immune system. It just felt very stressful and overwhelming to do that. Another thing I didn't do a good job with was asking for help. There's so many times I could have used help, but I just never asked because I didn't feel comfortable asking for help. Quite honestly, I didn't think anyone would do as good of a job taking care of Kiara as I would. I still believe that. However, I do think other people could have done a better job of helping me take care of me and just helping around the house, like with cleaning or cooking, things like that. I wish I would have asked for help in those areas. Things that I would do differently. First off, I did not do anything to take care of myself. I overate. That's how I coped with things because I wanted something to help me feel good, so that's what I did. I ate foods that stimulated my mind and that tasted good. That was my form of self-care. But helping other people understand the importance of self-care, or understanding the importance of self-care yourself, is really important. Regardless of what's going on in your life, self-care is a very important thing. You need to do things that you find fulfillment in, the things that you enjoy, whether it's a hobby or anything. You know, it could be woodworking, it could be creating video content, it could be painting peanuts on a wall. I don't know, just finding something that is good for you to do, something relaxing for you that you find fulfillment in and enjoy. I would have joined a support group because I had no one to talk to. I was very lonely and I couldn't open up to the person that I cared about the most. I couldn't open up to my wife about what I was going through because she was already carrying so much herself. So finding a support group would have been very helpful, and going to said support group. Or if you don't want to go to a support group, finding people that are in your life that are willing to let you talk to them about what you're going through. If you're doing this, you need to make sure that they're emotionally safe for you to talk about things you're struggling with, and just emotionally how hard it is going through all these things. Yeah, they need to be someone that's not going to feel bad about your situation and cry and say how awful your situation is back to you in a way that's not healthy. You know, it's totally cool if you're venting to someone about this hard thing that you're going through and they're like, dude, yeah, that totally sucks. I get it, man. That's awful. That's cool. Like, that's fine. But if they're like, oh man, I'm so sorry, your life really, really sucks, and I'm starting to cry because of how sorry I feel for you, and your life is just the worst, and I'm so sorry this happened to you, and I can't believe it. I wish there was something that was different so that your situation wasn't as bad as it is. I'm just so sorry, and I'm crying now profusely, and yeah, that's not appropriate because you shouldn't have to be comforting someone else. Yeah, anyways, that's another video I would like to do, but it's not appropriate for you as a caregiver to console someone else that's farther away from the relationship than you are, of the person that you're giving care to, because that's not your job. You have enough on your plate anyways. Why should you have to console someone else? And I had to do this several times, and it was frustrating and hard and very emotionally exhausting because I already knew my situation sucked. Who wants to go through an experience where their spouse has cancer? No one. And then to have to console someone else, like a sibling or a parent or a grandparent, that, oh, it's gonna be okay. Hey, you know, my situation sucks, but it'll be fine. Why should you as the caregiver console someone else about your situation, they should be doing that for you. The next thing that I wish I would have done is, it kind of ties into self-care, but doing things that I enjoyed. You know, I enjoyed going hiking and camping. Granted, I wouldn't go camping if my spouse was going through cancer again. However, I would take time to go on a hike. I wish I would have done that because I was in a beautiful area in Utah and had plenty of opportunities to go up in the mountains and go hiking, get outside and enjoy nature. I wish I would have done that because I enjoyed that and I needed to do something for myself. And I would have taken time to take a break and relax now and then. I would have asked Kiara's family, maybe one of her older sisters, or one of her parents if they could come over and be with Kiara so I could get out of the house. That would have been a really big thing for me to do. It would have helped a lot. Like, I can't even imagine like how much that would have helped. Like, just to go watch a movie, go catch a movie. That would have helped me so much, just to get out of the environment and take a break. But you live and you learn. Hopefully those things help you guys. Hopefully those tips brought value into your life or in the life of someone you know. So if you know someone that's a caregiver for someone else, offer to step in for, you know, a couple hours. Ask to take them out to dinner or something, because not just to bring dinner over to them, helping them get out of the house. In this situation might be where they can't get out of the house or they don't want to. If that's the case, maybe you can go over and hang out with them for a couple hours. Get them to interact with someone else other than just the person they're taking care of. That can be a pretty dark place at times as a caregiver. Maybe if they play video games or something, see if they want to jump on an online game with you, or just go over and do landline. Being a caregiver is hard, but totally worth it. I loved the time that I had taking care of my wife. Being able to serve her in a way that was truly improving her life and improving the quality of life that she had was amazing, and I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. I learned so much taking care of my wife in that way. I knew that I was making a difference in her life, and I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything, even the hard ones, because they helped me appreciate her more. And that's one thing I would add to my list of things I would do differently. I would enjoy the moments and be in the moment more with her when she was able to, because a lot of times I would be so stressed out that I didn't enjoy the fact that she was actually there and able to hang out with me. I missed out on some opportunities, but I did the best I could for what I had, for where I was at. So I'm not disappointed in how I took care of my wife or how I took care of myself, because that's the best that I knew. Go easy on yourselves, and if you found value in this video, if you had anything in here that you benefited from, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. It does help out, and I want to keep bringing things of value for you guys. So if you have any questions or comments or ideas on videos or topics you'd like to hear, go ahead and comment down below, and I will add that into the mix of content. So thanks you guys. Hopefully you have a good week, and I'll see you later.